Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing Super Mario World, the Second Reality Project 2 Zykloboost Challenge. Specifically, this is the remake of the Second Reality Project 2. This is made by FPI. I've already done 4 games by him, starting with the original Second Reality Project, and then his Joke Hack Chaos Complex, which is kinda connected to this series, and then I did the original Second Reality Project 2, and then I did the remake of the first game, and now I'm doing the remake of the second game. If that sounds like a lot of content, don't worry, you only need to watch the remakes. You don't need to watch Chaos Complex either, although feel free to if you want to. Anyways, if you are liking these jams, check the video description, because I have a link to FPI's website where you can download the soundtracks to the games he's made, to the, various Super Mario World hacks that he's made. And, there's also downloads there to the patches you need to play these games, although I obviously can't supply you with the ROMs. I would love to just sit here and listen to this music, but, it looped now, so I guess it's okay for us to start. Anyways, new file. Yeah, there's 112 exits in this game. That 84 exit file was because I had to get some save states ready so I could show you some missable cutscenes. We'll see those later. Hello there, Mario. Mayhaps you recall my piercing gaze? You've caught a glimpse of its singular grandeur once before, during your little third space escapade. A crusade of chaos reduced to cookie crumbs in a single moment. Scrumptious. Of course, without my timely interference and prized familiarity with interdimensional travel, you would still be there, and likely dead. But I digress. Sincere apologies for disturbing your midnight musings, but I thought it prudent to clue you in on your new living quarters. Indeed, you are back in the second reality. If I must elaborate, I have deliciously destructive plans for the Mushroom Kingdom, and your righteous interference would be but a nuisance. After all, since you so brazenly made my world a dead one, it's only fair to return the favor, is it not? But don't fret, it's not all bad. I have mild respect for you, and so I've gone to the trouble of preparing a special place for you here at the Second Reality, a home away from home. I've even warped your distastefully spacious castle along with you. Don't be too quick to thank me now. Oh my, all that monologuing and I haven't even introduced myself properly. Wake up. Yes, much better. I am Zykloboo, former Chancellor of Third Space's Undead Consortium and imminent ruler of ghosts from all dimensions. Those from the Second Reality have already murmured their allegiances. I finally made a mistake. Have already murmured their allegiance, and it's only a matter of time before the First Reality meekly follows suit. Farewell, Mario. I do hope you enjoy your stay here. Hee. I somehow almost got through that whole thing without making a mistake. There were so many crazy words in that monologue. I don't know how I made it so far. Anyways, yeah, so here we are in the second reality. The first game mostly took place in the first reality where the Mushroom Kingdom is. But we went to the second reality a few times in the first game. We went to some Sonic levels in the second reality, and we went to space in the second reality, and Bowser's second reality base and all that. And there was also a secret world in that first game where we went to third space, which was where Zykloboo here is from, and we met some other characters there. mainly Marty the Mole. Anyways, here we're at Mario's Castle. Yeah, the same castle from Super Mario Land 2. So, let's go there. And yeah, we've got Super Mario World, or Super Mario Land 2 music. And yes, I am using an ancient emulator for this. I typically use this emulator when I do ROM hacks, because all the hacks I play are super old, and I just want to use the emulator that was being used at the time. This hack came out in 2014, which is kind of on the later end of when this emulator was being used, so I probably won't use it for any hacks newer than this, but we need a Switch Palace in order to get up those blocks, so let's just keep on going here. That room with the blocks up there was an optional room in the original version of this hack, like you had to go through a special hidden pipe to get there. I mean, it wasn't that special or hidden, but still, it was a room you didn't have to go to. No! I may have gone back a little far, but that's fine. Yeah, I refuse to take damage in these games whenever I do hacks. So yeah, I definitely should have just rewinded. Anyways, yeah, I cheat like crazy when I do hacks, but that's because these games were made with tools in mind. They know you're gonna use save states and rewinds and all that, and yeah, we're running low on time because I just stood around for a while talking. But there's the end of the level right there. This level does have a secret exit, but we won't be able to get that for a while. Anyways, this level, it's called Mario's Castle. It was just called Mario Castle in the original version of the hack. And it was 1-1 of that hack. The level order in the remake is a bit different from the original level order, so I'll let you know how things compare here. So this was 1-1 in the original hack. For this next level, Goomba Garden, its name has not changed, and it was 1-2 in the original hack. And yeah, more Super Mario Land 2 music. Yeah, the first game had a little bit of Super Mario Land 1 stuff in it. Now this one has some Super Mario Land 2 stuff. It's nice to see those games getting some love, and I'm not allowing myself to take damage. Sorry. Yeah, I was gonna say there's gotta be an invisible block there. Koopa, you are too good for me, apparently, but I guess not, because I got you anyways. So these blocks you can only get through if you throw something at them, like a shell. So let's check out what's down here. Ah, a P-switch, but it's not the ordinary kind that you can carry around. Hi there, whoever you are. Happy speaking, leader of the Happy Goomba clan. I love hidden bonus rooms, and hope you'll enjoy finding all the ones I built here. If you're lucky, maybe you'll find me too, hehehe. Alright, so we have sort of been introduced to Happy Goomba, the creator of the bonus rooms. So yeah, this P-switch makes these coins up here and turns these blocks over here into coins. But it's a reusable P-switch that we can't carry around. So that's neat. Anyways, let's continue. We haven't missed anything because the pipe we went in was down there. I don't need to hit every block, but I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Like, I want to show everything I can. We've got red hedgehogs here, not the Sonic kind. Although I guess you can make a red hedgehog in Sonic Forces. I feel like I shouldn't have burned all those Koopas. In fact, I'm gonna rewind a bit. No! Alright, what is up here? Ah, it is a Yoshi coin, Dragon coin, whatever you want to call them. We've already collected a good amount here. I haven't been paying attention to those Dragon coins until I collected that one. Yeah, I don't think we could get up into that pipe. But yeah, I'm gonna want to try to get all the Dragon coins, but I'm not gonna promise anything. I'll probably get all of them when I do my tool-assisted playthrough of this game, which is basically just like a long play, only I don't make any mistakes. It's not like a crazy talented speedrun or anything. It's just like a normal playthrough, except you don't have to worry about me, you know, loading like this and rewinding all the time, messing up the music and making it confusing to watch. It looks like I can, yeah, go through that pipe based on the coins there. Alright, another bonus room, but Happy Goomba is not here. We have yet to properly meet him. And that was the pipe we went through, so that was all we missed there. There's another Dragon coin. We've only got one more to get. Assuming that this level has 5, which is typically supposed to be the case, but isn't always. Hopefully this hack got it right and put exactly 5 Dragon coins in every level that has them. Get out of here. I'm not messing with you. We're about to be low on time, but here's our last Dragon coin and the finish, so it doesn't matter. Okay, our next level is Goomba Cave. Its name has not changed from the original version. And it was 1.3 in that version, so again, not really changed. It's really nice having all this custom music in the remake, though. I'm sensing some Yoshi's Island underground sounds in this track, which is cool. Especially since this is where we first get Yoshi in this hack. Okay, there's nothing back there. Okay, this here. We can go through this pipe for a little bonus room. But what are we missing by going here? It looks like we just came out the other side and that we missed nothing, but that's not the case. Because the pipe we actually went in was this one. So we missed like a section here, but that's fine. We don't need to worry about that right now. Ah! That didn't happen. Not in this timeline. I knew that was gonna happen. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Just a few coins to get here before we jump down. Let's rewind up a bit here so I don't miss these little side areas. I would have missed a dragon coin. No! Yoshi! That didn't happen. Not in this timeline. That guy just came out of nowhere. Okay, our first cape. I will take that. And we're gonna want to keep this set up throughout the whole game, pretty much. Cape and fire flower. Where am I going? I don't like this. Let's go back up. Oh boy. I don't know if I can get Yoshi up there. But we do have a cape. So... why you gotta make this so complicated? There we go, there's a dragon coin this way. That's all the dragon coins. We've just got to get to the end now, wherever the end is, which seems to be to the left. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, we could just go on through, but let's keep climbing a bit. I don't really need these coins, but they're here to get, so why not? I am a completionist. I like collecting as much as I can. Ugh! 40. Not the 50 I wanted, but that's fine. Surely we'll get a 50 at some point in this game. We've only just started, so it's not too bad that we don't have one yet. Monty Mountain. The name of this level has not changed, and it was 1-4 in the original. Yeah, the original version of this hack didn't use Super Mario World music, but it did use Super Mario Bros. 3 All-Star music. Just because it was one of the hacks that was made using Super Demo World 3. Which, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then look at my Super Demo World 3 video. It's only a one-video series, so... you know, not much of a series at all, actually, is it? Wouldn't take too much time to watch. Hello. We are going somewhere. I could be hitting this block more. But I don't care too much that we didn't get as much out of that as we could have. Okay, how much have we missed? Where is the pipe we went into? Was it this one? No, was it this one? Yes, it was. Okay. Well then, at this point, we haven't missed anything. Get out of here, moles! That looks like a pipe I would go into. But the level continues. Ow! You came out of his shell. I guess we can't go into that pipe. Well, I don't want that feather, because I want to keep a fire flower in reserve, just in case we encounter any blocks that need to be melted. Did we get all the dragon coins, or have there just not been any dragon coins? I guess in either case the answer would be yes. Because if there was 0, then we have them all. Ah, why? Well, that's a poison mushroom. That'll hurt us. That fireball also hurt us. But that star will ensure that we can't get hurt. So that's cool. Get out of here, mole! No, don't do that. Go down here. And there's a dragon coin, which has me a little concerned. How have we come this far and have only now just gotten a dragon coin? Are they all in this area? I would hope so. There's another one. I don't want that. Although if I did get it, I could easily just switch back to my feather. Ah! I'm glad I've been keeping separate items here. So what's up here? That's just a coin block. But it leads up to a Koopa. Now these blocks you need to burn your way through. Now from here, we could go get that spring and use it to get up here, but you know, we've got a cape so we can just fly up. Now do we need that Koopa for anything? Do we need his shell? Well, here's Dragon Coin number 4. I guess we'll take this shell with us. I don't think we needed it anyways. Here's our last Dragon Coin. And what is this? We've got signs pointing to this molehill that we can go down like a pipe. And who is this? Point of advice. Not all creatures you'll meet on your journey are your enemies. You can talk to them by pressing up while standing in front of them. Yeah, so this guy was from the first game, or rather the remake of the first game, and he's back. So, you showed up after all. Not that I had any doubts with that pretentious castle broadcasting its arrival. Hey, what's with the angry glaring? Is that any way to treat an old contact? I thought our little collaboration in third space turned out quite well, didn't it? So you nearly failed to secure an escape route in time. You're still alive, aren't you? Besides, trouncing me won't do you any good. I'm your only ticket out of here. Just like old times, eh? But let me brief you on the details. With that third space business done and dusted, I snuck back to the second reality base to give Bowser a strep. Not that he knew or cared what was going on, of course. but his invasion fleet had already left, so I helped myself to some well-deserved R&R and a pie of all-topping pizza. I earned it, after all, being marooned in that crazy complex for so long. Imagine my surprise when Bowser's starship returned from the campaign with you in command. You just had to be thorough, didn't you? Disabling the power supply switch, running all the gateways, and then taking a starship for yourself. Not that I expected less if you managed to give third space the slip. So I headed to the power supply station, but of course no assignment is ever that simple, is it? If I weren't sneaking by habit, I could have been ambushed by this huge armada of boos that appeared out of nowhere. They were led by a one-eyed big boo I'd recognize anywhere. I've stolen a glance or two at his dossier. You know, real shady character, that one. Dissipating and reappearing on a whim, observing events unfold from afar while he sneaks around and plots from the shadows. A boo after my own heart, but I think I'll pass on a chance encounter. He has his own plans. And whatever those plans are, they must be ambitious, 'cause I saw plenty of boos from the second reality among his third space entourage. Even worse, they started to destroy all the gateways. You can thank me later for dismantling one in time and smuggling the parts away to a secret place, but it's still useless until we restore power. Infiltrating the power supply station might be tricky with all the added security I'm sure that Big Boo added, but it's all we've got for now, so let's team up and get moving. Let's see. First, let's ditch this odd valley. For the last couple of months, the ghost activity was very strong here, which didn't raise any alarms because this so-called Starshine Valley is permanently steeped in shadow. Normally, anyway. By the time I thought to check the place, they had already turned it into a shiny area where it's never dark, not even at night. There's also something strange happening on top of the highest mountain here. I wanted to investigate, but then your castle made its grand entrance, and that obviously took priority. Still, something about that mountaintop bothers me, but I don't want to hang around longer than we have to. Let's head for the power supply station first. There's a mansion over at the far pass. I'll meet you there. And that is that level complete. So yeah, Marty there, that we saw in third space in the first game, he referenced a lot of events from the first game there. And he also mentioned getting an all-topping pizza, which is a little reference to the level in the previous game where we first saw Marty, where like you're trapped with the robots and they're like, would you like to order pizza? What do you want for toppings? Everything? Yeah, so that was a nice little reference. But anyways, yeah, and they also explained that World 1 here is called Starshine Valley. That's the little sub-map we're on right now. But, so we've completed 4 levels in this video, and I like to have my videos about a half-hour long. Technically I could do another level real quick here if I started it now, because usually if I'm not by the halfway mark by the time the video starts, or the half-hour mark by the... what am I saying? If I'm not at the half-hour mark by the time I get out of a level, you know, I'll start a new level, but, you know, I've ranted on long enough that we're past the half-hour mark now, so I guess we're not doing another level. I wasn't really planning on doing one anyways. But, yeah, we will continue and probably finish Starshine Valley in the... Yeah, well, we definitely will, considering how few levels are left. We'll finish World 1 in the next video. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.